If you've been avoiding Buffalo libraries because you got an old book at home that's been racking up late fees, well, there's good news for you. One of the announcements that came out of Mark Polenkar's State of the County address this evening is the end of late fees at the county and city library system. This is expected to take effect at the start of next month, and it's part of a growing trend of dropping these types of fees at library systems across the country, including New York City. Joining us live right now to talk about it is Jeannine Doyle, Interim Director of the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library System. It's great to have you on. We appreciate it. And first, I guess, just telling us, it's my understanding that the library board still has to approve the official policy here. But are there any specifics that you can kind of give us about the current fines and what's going to be different for folks as they check out books or other items?
Absolutely. So that is correct. I will say that our board is meeting on April 21st, and they are going to be approving two policies or two resolutions, and one will change our circulation policy and the other will allow us to, modify our 2022 budget, which has already been established for this year. So really what patrons can expect to see and are already seeing, because a lot of the work has already been done behind the scenes, is that if you had outstanding fees related to overdue charges or hold items, or even old collection fees, those are going to be wiped off of your account. So if you were to log onto your account or go to your local library, you would notice that your account is now at zero. So every library card holder across Erie County is in good standing with the library system and has a balance of zero on their account. So that is the first incredibly great opportunity. And the second is that moving forward, you won't see those charges assessed either. So if your book is a couple days late, you will not see an overdue fee. If it's 21 days late, you'll get a lost item charge assessed to your account. And that is one of the things that we do to try to encourage to bring people back. And also, if you've already had a lost or damaged item on your account, those are things that will continue to be charged and will remain on your account.
Tell us about the philosophy behind changing this, what you hope it will do for the library system and how people come in and use it. And then also, we mentioned that you're not the first to do this, right? Has this been successful at other places like New York City that have made this change?
Sure, it has been very successful. And a lot of the research that we did was based on other libraries. We kind of learned from the lessons that they did. About 500 libraries across the United States have done this. Most recently in the fall was when New York Public Library did it. And that's when we really started to take a hard look at it. A lot of places do just smaller amnesty programs where they get rid of the fines, but continue to charge them moving forward. And we decided that in light of the community that we live in and the world that we live in right now, that really providing equitable access to our library services was most important. And that's what really we have found, and all the research has found, is that overdue fines create an inequitable barrier to library access. A lot of people think, oh, well, it creates responsibility. But the bottom line is that the overdue rates are the same across every population. Regardless of income, regardless of where you live, you see the same amount of overdue books. But what you don't see is equity in the ability to pay those fines. So the individuals who can't pay those fines just simply don't come back to the library. And that's what we're trying to do, is to establish equity, bring people back to the library, bring new people to the library.
Well, it is something, again, that is sort of already in effect in terms of if you look on your online account, you're already going to notice some of those fees wiped away, and then it's a big change going forward. We've been chatting with Jeannine Doyle, who is Interim Director of the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library System. Kind of you to come on, and thank you, and best of luck with this moving forward.
Thank you so much. We're very excited.